Nafasi Bunge Power. Bunge Power. First of all, allow me to send my sincere condolences to those people who have been bereaved because of the floods that actually happened on Friday. That Friday when the floods happened, I think most of us, we were within this town center. I can even recognize many faces that we were here, and most of us, we reached home very late at night. I think personally, ilifika saa 8:30. We were here. You can imagine the same time other people are dying is the same time as we were here. So you need to be very lucky if you are still alive. As I do my introduction, naweza sema kwanza bunge, mimi ndio Sifuna. Allow me to begin by that. You know why I say that mimi ndio Sifuna, fellow Kenyans? It's not that the Sifuna that you know. It is the ideology that the guy is carrying for this nation. And when we say sisi ndio Sifuna, we mean that if one of that Sifuna that we know, the leader that right now is driving us, any of you can rise up to the occasion. Bunge Power. You see, imefika time, fellow Kenyans, I want to tell you something. When you see the floods killing our people, it is just because of leadership. And then some of you are being lured because of little cash. Then unakuja unasema hiyo ni kasi ya Sifuna. Sometimes call yourself a meeting before you speak. The function of Sifuna is to oversight. The person who is holding the resources is the one who is supposed to make sure that the children get their bread. When you are the father in the house, it is your obligation to make sure the kids do what? Eat. So there is no way you'll start blaming the kids because the kids cannot force the father to give them food. So when we say sisi ndio Sifuna, we've seen many people bringing some petty reasoning. I want to tell you Kenyans, we've suffered many times since we got independence in 1963. But we've been suffering silently. Our forefathers tried to fight, but because they were being silenced. But I want to remind the people who are really against this revolution that the time has come. You cannot tear gas revolution. You cannot tear gas an idea that has already ripened. So I want to tell you, the moment you are engaging your colleagues, kindly ask your question, what do you want you as a citizen? You are just brainwashed by some leaders. They use you, they give you something small, then you elect them. Once you elect them, wanakudam. So I'm urging you, fellow Kenyans, there is something that Sifuna is carrying. We've seen the track record. When you ask these young people or the old, because Sifuna's ideology is cutting across. It is cutting across the Gen Z, the millennials, and the old people. If you see the people who are rallying behind Sifuna, you can see these are the professors. I can give one of the professors who is Kivuda Kibwana. This is a person that we saw he did a good work in Makueni. You remember the MCS who are Tumbocrats. They wanted to impeach him because he said corruption he will not allow in his government. So wewe wakati uko pale Sifuna anakupigania pesa zako zinakuliwa na your governor, then unaanza kusema Sifuna anakuwa corrupt. Sijui, we say this. If a governor is complaining because Sifuna is standing for the people, let him prove evidence. Let him bring evidence. Because it's very wrong. There are some of you mmelipwa kukuja kueneza propaganda. And let me tell you guys, one thing that I'm happy is that I'm always on the winning side. Not because kubebwa na wave. You see, sometimes you see the ground. And I've seen people saying Sifuna atafanya nini, atatoa wapi pesa. If at all you think Sifuna is just someone, why is it that tumemwambia Sifuna, hii mambo wanasema na kuwekelea watu wanasema Uhuru Kenyatta anakufana to pay a pay bill. The same government refused Sifuna to have the pay bill number. Ask yourself, why are they fearing? I know the government has a shares in Safaricom. That's why they have that upper hand to stop that pay bill number. We want to have a leader that asks where Kenyans tutakuwa tuna own. Tusiweke pale mtu aanze kuambia si nilikupea 50 bob. That's the thing that we are looking, we Kenyans. And not only Sifuna, from the MCA, senators, governors, we need to elect people on the basis of what? Track record. And mtu asiambia Sifuna ati you are a senator, then you cannot rise to the presidency. It is the time that has ripened and Sifuna is loved across. And I'm happy that even the media is campaigning for Sifuna. Every community is campaigning for Sifuna. I'm urging the young people. This is our clerical moment. And I'm urging those so-called united opposition. Those people, they have nothing for you. They're the same people like Ruto. So it is high time. Let them come and join us, but not Sifuna joining us. Me, as the advisors of Sifuna, they are becoming president for the Republic of Kenya. The bare minimum is, let Wakina Kashakwa support him. If they don't want to let them ship out, with the young people across the country, we will stand beyond the right leader who carries our ideology, who carries our vision. You know the vision, as I'm winding up, I know we have many people who want to speak. I'm urging you Kenyans, because I've been following these leaders, you know them, maybe better than me, but there is, hatutaki ile leadership ati mnaleto mnauzwa kwa table. For 5 years, alafu tunaanza kucomplain. We want a leader that atakuwa anaangalia every Kenya. Na wale mnatuma kuleta propaganda, sisi hatutauliwa na bunduki ama hatutatishwa na whatever na tear gas. I come from Kakamega County and we gave our foundation how we will deal with the rock regime. If the police doesn't want to follow the constitution or the law, we will use the same law to handle them. They have to respect the rule of law just the way every leader has to do that. As I wind up, I'm urging you guys, it is a high time to ask yourself, nini wewe unataka? The manifesto that they have been telling us, it is within the constitution. Any leader who can respect the constitution, that is the leader that we are going to embrace. Nothing short of that, we will not allow that. If they respect the constitution, fellow Kenyans, you'll have good healthcare services, you'll have good education systems, and we want a leader who is going to respect the humanity. We want abduction and the extrajudicial to stop. If I can die because of standing for the truth, so be it, rather than dying because of a politician amenipea pesa mbili tatu. Wale goons wenye munatumika kuja to disrupt the right people, we will deal with you perpendicularly, just the way we did in Kakamega. Asanteni. Thank you.